different lighting today. We are recapping week 4, and really the only thing we're talking about is Urban Meyer, and he's got the hot hand, so I'm probably going to pick the Jaguars next week. I'm just joking. I don't know. The hot hand versus the Titans.
Yeah.
I mean,
that hot hand, and better watch my mouth. That booty on that lap might work.
Austin, did you and your boyfriend ever have the hot hand?
No, I don't think so. Not yet, at least.
Urban Myers, right? That's the boyfriend?
Absolutely not.
Or Oscar Meyer? Is that the
wiener guy?
So this week, Austin is totally kicking our ass. He won 12 games this week.
I'm telling you, it's because he's went to the bars.
He went to Ohio. Wayne got 9 wins. I got 8 wins. So me and Wayne's kind of still playing catch up over here. But I think things are going to change after week 4. So this week, I figured what we would do.
Talk your smack. Go ahead.
I don't have anything to say.
He thinks you're going to lose, is what he's saying.
Well, I mean, that's his opinion. When he's wrong, it's his fault. Like, y'all said that last week. You said the week before that. You said the week before that. So,
I've always said after week 4, the tides will turn.
Well, you said the same thing after week 3 and after week 2.
No, I've always said week 4.
Yeah.
I've always said week 4. I've always, because it goes by quarters. All right, so I think this week what we'll talk about is our teams, Chicago and the Titans, and then we'll talk about our crazy picks. My Bears won. Yay, we beat a Lions team. Yay. Now there's all this controversy with who is calling those plays and who's going to be our starter. Well, as of today, Justin Fields will be the starter, but I still worry about our head coach.
Did they not name somebody else to do the head or the play calling? I thought they did.
Right. Well, he didn't come out and say that it was Bill Lazor. He kept saying, "Oh, well, we did it as a team." It's almost like he gave him a half-hearted comment, and then today he really, really thanked them.
Basically, he just didn't want to say, "I'm not doing the playing call, and somebody else is, and we won."
Right.
Because once again, he can't take responsibility.
Can't take responsibility. Maybe he's learning it, but do you really learn something like that when you're that far along in life? I think that's something that you're always developing as a person. But I kind of think that maybe he enjoys calling the plays. I don't know. So now let's talk about the Titans a little bit.
Can we skip this one?
Well, I kind of think the Jets were owed a time, and I think it was just the right place, right time, wrong team.
Well, anybody that thought this was going to be an easy game or thinks it should have been an easy game is wrong. Because one thing about the Jets is they are number 2 in the red zone defense on stopping people from scoring. Number 2, and that says a lot for the defense.
100%.
It's the Jets.
I don't care.
It's the Jets.
Any given Sunday, they're going to come. Somebody's going to come alive, and it was their weekend to come alive. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were plagued with a lot of 7 yards. Somebody's catching them balls. Henry ran for 157 yards. So I don't know. It's just a bad way to go. 49 yards field goal. Just off to the side. We got a lot of players that's back on the practice field, but we got the Jaguars coming up. Once again, that's all you hear is it's the Jaguars. It's the Jaguars. Same thing we heard last week, though. I don't know what the answer is for this year because it's kind of just, I don't know. Everybody had all this expectation about us coming in, and
our defense is trash.
I think every fan base gets.
Our defense is not as good as I want it to be, but the defense is way better than it was last year. Because if the defense wasn't there, we wouldn't have lost by 3 points. We would have lost by a lot. The defense kept us in there. That's my opinion.
So now you guys are adjusting to a new offensive coordinator too, right?
Offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator, both too. And I don't think the play calling is right because You know, we're used to play action, and I mean, maybe 3, 4. It was different.
Just makes you wonder, with this being such a long season, that coaches don't have maybe a certain scheme that they're going to try to push at the end of the year, or certain games.
Yeah, but to me, get your wins when you can get them.
Get your wins when you can get them. Yeah.
I don't care if they're ugly or not. If a win's a win.
Now, Austin, your favorite team's the Lions. What did you think about them this week?
I don't like the Lions. I didn't pay any attention.
I don't think they paid attention either.
Probably.
Now he is a Titans fan. He's
Right,
down on
right.
the Titans, and he's right there. Right now, they're not exciting, except for Henry.
Henry ain't excited. He gets 150 yards because he's getting 3-yard gains 400 times.
Oh, we don't know. He ran 30, 35 times. That's a lot.
Right.
Right now, he's on track to run 500 times this season. But they're saying that if he goes on this, even with the extra game, he's looking at 2,600 yards.
Wow. It just makes you wonder if a body can hold up. To
Yeah,
that too.
that's what I'm worried about.
Right.
He wasn't on the practice field today, but the past few Wednesdays, they've been calling it a rest day.
Right.
So
Which he might be at a point with his technique. So let's talk a little bit about our crazy picks. So I took the Cardinals over the Rams. The Cardinals won. I didn't watch it. The Cardinals are a good team. My other crazy pick was the Patriots over the Bucks, and I was almost right. Almost don't get me the win. I still think the Patriots played so good, and
Mac
we
Jones, in my opinion, Mac Jones outdone Tom Brady
100%.
on there. Tom Brady missed quite a few throws.
A lot of throws.
But Mac Jones really outdone him.
Like
really
I said,
looked good in this one.
by the time Brady gets in playoff mode, that's a different player. That's
Oh, yeah.
a different guy. Regular season, you can knock Tom Brady around. He might lose one here and there. My Bears beat him last year.
And even Tom Brady said he was nervous coming into this game. Now here's a guy that's been in there for 20 years. And he was nervous just because it was his old 20-year stomping ground.
Right.
But he was nervous going into it, he said.
What was some of the other crazy
My
picks we
crazy
had?
pick was the Cowboys and the Panthers. And I won that one.
And he won that.
That was
So
crazy. The Cowboys
Because-
are really good.
Yeah, but
Panthers,
the Panthers
are
are
playing
really
good
good.
too. And
No,
we
those Cowboys.
always know the Cowboys are a little overrated. They're looking good right now, but after week 4, that's
So,
when I want to see
but
them
I think as
continue.
long as Ezekiel Elliott is healthy and Zach Prescott. Zach, I said Zach.
I still see the
It's
Panthers
Dak.
as like a 9-win
Dak.
team, though. Like Dallas, let's hit week 6 and let's play a strong team, decently strong. I'm ready for Dallas to play. I even think a team like the Giants can be the team that punches Dallas in the face when they go there. I mean, they're a
Could be.
division team. It's Dallas. I could be wrong.
It's Dallas. I don't like that when people say that. It's the Jaguars. It's the Jets, and we lost against the Jets.
Well, the Jaguars aren't
Defense
picked
doing
every
bad.
year to go to the Super Bowl. Dallas Cowboys are picked every year to go to the Super Bowl. And they are always, half the time don't even make the playoffs. And that's what I mean by that. This ain't the first
I know.
time that they've started.
I know. I just had to throw that in there.
They were doing really good until Dak got hurt last year.
Well, I don't know. Really
As long as Jerry
good
Jones
was-
stays up there in the booth and don't try and coach, they're out.